We could walk in through. By the way, we get lost again. 我们不能从这儿走进去吗？我们不能从这个区域走出来逛。OK， 我们得在这儿至少逛个1个小时。你说过。All right, everybody, let's keep it moving. We're a little bit lost because this place is a little bit like a maze, y'all. We're a little bit lost. We're back on the main street. We're gonna make a left turn and get back to the neighborhood, y'all. Stay with me. Hyo2, thank you so much, everybody. Lost as usual. JK, thank you for sending the subscriptions. Thank you so much, everybody. JK, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, JK. All right, let's make a left turn right here. 我们怎么走回去？前面一条路可以走。好。Cool. We're gonna make a left turn right ahead of us. Nick, thank you. Jennifer, thank you. We are a little bit lost, but we're gonna make a left turn right here. We should be good. London, Bill Carlucci, thank you. Thank you so much, guys. We're gonna make a little left turn up here. Stay with us. Hyo2, London, thank you. Wait a minute. Thank you so much, Island. Thank you. Man, if you got a free subscription from JK, please give JK a word of thank you. Please send him a message. SoCal, Tony D, thank you. All right, let's go. Let's just go this way right here. We cut through the parking lot right here. 我们从这个停车场 Let's just cut through this parking lot right here. Let's keep moving, everybody. 我们就从这儿进去。Let's go in right here. 从这儿能进去吗？ We go in right here.
不太行，这边绕去要出来。
We lost again, everybody. 又迷路了。We lost again, everybody. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys, man. The old neighborhood is like a maze. We lost again. Star, thank you. Thank you so much for the heartbeat. We lost again. Hey. This way?
前面50米。
Why can't we go this way? Let's just go this way. Does this go through? 这个能走过去吗？ Does this go through? Man, that's a Porsche park right there. Man, we lost again, everybody. We're lost. Man. It's that shit again. I'm telling y'all, it's that shit again. I'm telling you guys. We always get lost in China, man, especially when we're in the old neighborhoods, man, because these streets, you could really get, all right, we're going to make a left right here. All right, we good. We're back, everybody. It's that shit again. I'm telling you guys. All right, we're back. Okay. Let's make a left turn right here. 我们这次不要走出来了，我们好好带路吧。All right, everybody, we are back. We are back to the main show. Taylor, choosing. Thank you guys so much. We're back. Let me continue to talk about, where were we at? All of a sudden, first of all, I take a look at the screen. We're at 15 galaxies already, and we hit our subscription goal. Thank you guys so much. Now, as we continue to walk down these streets here, let me finish my thought. Okay? Let me finish my thought. As we're Fall Guy, thank you for the galaxy. I'm telling y'all, a lot of new names, a lot of new supporters for the channel. I know you guys probably have been watching the channel for a while now, but thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. As you walk down this neighborhood, for all the Americans back home, I have to tell you guys something, okay? Big Mac, thank you. I have to be very honest with you guys. I have to tell you guys something. Big Mac, Melissa, thank you. 17 already. We've been getting a lot of hate. Tasty Chomp, thank you. Yo, everybody gotta listen to this, man, because I'm sharing something with y'all for the very first time. Tasty, thank you. We've been getting a lot of hate on Chinese YouTube called Bilibili because of us coming to neighborhoods like this. We've been getting a lot of hate. Now, let me explain to you why. You see, those folks, Big O, Cannonball, thank you. Let me explain this concept to you guys. You see, those folks who are hating, well, there's a lot of reasons why they're hating. Number one reason, I think, is jealousy, because they can't do what we do. You know what I'm saying? They can't do what we do, so they just want to hate. But there's a sizable portion of those folks who are hating because they're like, why do you take the American audience to a neighborhood like this? Why don't you show them the $1 million condos? Why don't you, Fall Guy, Heather, thank you. Why don't you guys show them the luxury buildings? Why don't you show them Shenzhen Wan Yihao? Why don't you show them the luxury building in Shanghai? Why do you take them to these buildings right here? You know what I'm saying? You making China look bad. That's what they say. But you see, what all the Americans back at home, what you guys don't understand is what they don't understand is that's a very naive way of thinking. That's a very naive way of thinking. Let me explain why. Kay, thank you. Let me explain why. China, as defined by the Chinese government, this is not something I say. Fall Guy, thank you. Eileen, thank you. This is something defined by the Chinese government in Beijing. China is still a developing country. Okay, this is not something Daniel says. It's something the Beijing government says. China is still a developing country. Okay? And not everybody in this country lives in a condo. Not everybody in this country lives in a luxury high-rise. Not everybody in this country goes to Louis Vuitton. You understand? Just like America, back home in the United States, we're a very wealthy country. America's a very wealthy country. But there's a lot of people living paycheck to paycheck, maxing out their credit cards, just trying to make a living, trying to send their kids to school, trying to make that paycheck last. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, this is real life for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think a lot of the people back home in China have probably forgotten the fact that there's over 500 million Chinese people with disposable income of less than $200. You know what I'm saying? You've been watching too much Instagram. You've been watching too much YouTube and TikTok where you see all the Ferraris and all the Mercedes and you start to think that represents real life. It doesn't. It doesn't. You understand what I'm saying? Big O, thank you guys. It doesn't. Thank you so much, Valerie. So the reason I come here is a lot of reasons. Number one, it shows you guys a historical quarter. Stuffies, thank you for the galaxy early. Thank you for the bear. Thank you, Georgia Peach. You know what I'm saying? This shows you guys real life people and the way they live. There's nothing to be ashamed of. If you're confident in yourself, 如果你自信, if you're confident in yourself, there's nothing to be ashamed of. Living here, you got air conditioning, you got Wi-Fi. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing to be ashamed of. Not everything needs to be Louis Vuitton. Not everything needs to be showing off how wealthy the country has become. You know what I'm saying? My channel is about real life. It's about history. That's what a lot of people don't understand. You know what I'm saying? It's like, these people, they be hating on the channels. That's okay. I welcome all comments. But it's like, there's nothing to be ashamed of. This is just a regular neighborhood. And if you look at this one right here, look at this right here. This literally says on this plaque that this building is a national treasure. It's a building that cannot be moved, cannot be torn down. This is an official plaque that was erected by the city of Nanjing. Look at this right here. In the year 2014, JQ, thank you. That means that this building can never be torn down. It can never be altered because it's historically important. That's literally what it says on this sign. 不可移动文物. 文物 right here literally means artifact. So this is what I'm trying to tell the people back home in China. It's like, why are you ashamed of history? Why are you ashamed of showing the world our history? I don't understand this. Pepper, thank you. That's a tough thing to understand because so many, thank you, we're 80% of our goal, everybody. Because so much of this is living history. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys want me to go and I'll go off and show off Shenzhen Wan Yihao, Shenzhen Bay #1, luxury building. Jack Ma lives there. Alibaba lives there, right? I don't like doing that because that doesn't reflect real life. Nick.
Thank you, Nick.
Thank you. Man. Thank you so much, Nick. Thank you, Nick. Man, you know what I'm saying? It's like, for all the Chinese viewers back home, man, I got a lot of love for y'all. Duffies, Nick, thank you so much. Duffies, thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Nick. I've never seen that one before. I've seen a lot on this show, man, doing my shows. Brittany, Ms. Lena, thank you. So for all the Chinese audience members back home, man, you guys gotta understand, these are all historical buildings. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Have confidence in yourself. Have confidence in our history, in our culture. There's nothing to be ashamed of. This is how regular people live. Happy T-Rex, thank you. If I stream from America, if I'm in the United States and I'm streaming, you know where I would go? Like real talk. If I was in the United States and I was streaming, I would go to the white cut lawns, the beautifully cut lawns of suburbs. I would go to cities, but I would also go to some of the so-called, the not so good seedy neighborhoods, because that shows you what different slices of life in America is like. If I was doing that back home in America, I would do the same thing, and I probably will one day. What I'm trying to tell you guys is this is real life. Nothing to be ashamed of. Alexandra, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it moving. All right, now, I just wanted to get that out of me, man. I want to get that out of me. This show, and I'm going to make one more point for everybody who's watching. I'm going to make one more quick point. As we're walking down this alley over here, you guys got to understand something. It's me, Clausette. Thank you. You see, man, a lot of y'all got to understand something, man. For people who are watching, it's me, Happy T-Rex. Thank you. Indigo Sky. Thank you. Have confidence in yourself, and you wouldn't worry about, man, this is a beautiful neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to say something else, man. Forget it, man. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Let's keep it moving. All right. Now, as we're walking through these neighborhoods over here, for a lot of y'all, it's the first time y'all are seeing this, because the last time we did this, y'all were asleep. You can see these homes right here always has an antechamber. So this is like a living quarters, a kitchen right here. It doesn't look that fancy, but once again, I have to remind you guys, once again, Happy T-Rex. Thank you. Harry's with me, man. Harry over here. Man, we were both exhausted yesterday. We were supposed to go to the Ghost Market. We're going to go to the Ghost Market on Friday night. You can see right here, man, they got air conditioning. Brittany, Happy T-Rex, thank you. They have wireless internet. They got internet hookup. They got electricity. And they do have running water. You guys can see, man, they could cook. They got refrigerators. They got everything they need. You know what I'm saying? So these homes might not look that fancy, but they have all the things that you need in life. And all the residents over here, if you see the way the clothes are kind of lined up over here, I love it. Because the way this is set up, it just shows you, man, people make do with the resources that they have. And if you look at this home right here, you see this home, this particular home right here, y'all see this balcony right here? What do you notice about this balcony? This home is clearly built in the 90s, 80s, possibly even as old as the 1970s. You see those stone reliefs, you see those carvings on the balconies? So remember what I said earlier. When this home was built, this was probably a wealthy home. Probably a pretty well-off person lived here. Because if you look at the rest of these homes right here, most of them don't have that many architectural elements. But if you look at the way that you see the way that balcony is carved, that is stonework. That is stonework from the 80s and the 70s. So this one right here was probably a very, very nice home belonging to someone who had financial means 40, 50 years ago. Bucky, thank you. This home is older than me. And this home is a lot older than Harry. This home is a lot older than Harry, y'all. So let's continue to move around. Let's continue to go into the alleys. Now, let's for everybody who's watching, if you're watching me for the first time, my name is Daniel. I'm a Chinese American from the state of North Carolina. I stream twice a day in China. Korea, thank you. I love to show you guys what real China looks like, so make sure y'all follow the channel. Please make sure y'all follow the channel. Now you see this car that's parked here, right? I don't know what's going on with the wheels. But it's got some covering on the wheels. This is very interesting. I have never seen this in China, in America. Harry, what do you think this is for? This is to make sure the sunlight doesn't bust the tires. Wow, I've never seen that before. That's an ingenious solution. Pirate Chick, thank you. Now, let's walk down this neighborhood over here. I've never seen that before, y'all. Man, he said it was a boot. Now look at this right here. Man, I'm telling you guys, I'm being very sincere when I say this. These are absolutely beautiful homes. These are absolutely beautiful. Choosing peace. Thank you. And Nick, thank you so much, Nick. Jen for reals. And Nick, I don't want to imagine what your inbox looks like, man. Man, your inbox, man. You must be getting so many new followers, people, random ass people hitting you up. I am being very, very sincere when I tell you guys, man, these homes are absolutely beautiful. These are beautifully preserved historical homes. Roger, thank you. There is no... One of the Chinese members just left a comment. I love that. Those plates are to prevent dogs from peeing on your wheels. 这是防狗尿尿的。因为狗喜欢在这个轮胎上面撒尿。This is to make sure the dogs don't pee on your wheels, y'all. I never knew that. Because a lot of dogs like to come over here and pee on the wheels, y'all. I never knew that. That's a great comment. Thank you so much. I didn't know that, man. That's a good comment, man. Thank you so much. I did not know that. Now, look at this home right here. I absolutely love this, man. 真的是的. This is for real. 真的是的. Potato bread. Thank you for the off-road. Thank you so much, Potato Bread. Thank you guys so much, Nick, Potato Bread, everybody, Derek, man, all y'all, man. Thank you guys so much. Now, when I'm looking at these homes right here, I'm being extremely serious with you guys when I say these are beautiful homes. Once again, look at this right here. Let me read this to you. Nanjing 市文物保护单位. This is a Nanjing City protected unit. When you have a big ass plaque like this in front of your house, ain't nobody tearing your house down. Ain't nobody. See this right here? Y'all see this right here? Y'all see this right here? This is real life. See, back home in America, we got, oh man, look at it. They selling watermelons. Back home in America, we got ice cream trucks. In this neighborhood, we got watermelon trucks, y'all. Y'all see this right here? Real living. This is real living, everybody. It's historical. Pepper, exactly. It's historical. So this is why, come on, go on, Gene. This is why I'm trying to tell you guys, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. A lot of these homes, you see this sign right here? Let me show you this. 悦城集团秦淮房产经营有限公司公房管理服务杯，对不对？服务牌。See, this right here, this place is so important. This building right here, even though it doesn't look that fancy, there is literally a company that is managing this unit. That is a company that's managing this unit because of how historically significant it is. So I think for a lot of y'all, Potato Bread, Nick, by the way, once again, thank you guys so much. So when y'all are watching this, man, a lot of people, they'll be like, man, this look kind of busted. No, it's not busted at all. It's beautiful. These are historical homes. We're going to go down this alley right here. Hopefully this alley cuts through. Yep, it does cut through. We're going to cut down this alley right here. Let's go down this alley. Beautiful, man. All right, the historical significance, that's a great question. Imagine you were with me and we were 50 years ago. Let's say we had a hot tub time machine. Let's imagine we had a, Christian, what up, dog? Let's imagine we had a hot tub time machine. Okay? Everybody, make sure y'all follow the channel. We stream twice a day from China. Make sure y'all follow the channel. Now, imagine we had a hot tub time machine. I will show you the inside. And we were here 50 years ago. This right here is exactly what Nanjing looked like 50 years ago. 50 years ago in Nanjing, there is no Ritz-Carlton hotel. There is no Louis Vuitton. There is no Rolex 50 years ago in China. Everybody in the city of Nanjing lived in neighborhoods like this. As the city built up, 99% of these homes were torn down to make way for new buildings. Himmel, thank you so much. To make way for new buildings. Nashanda, thank you. That's the third one. We're almost at our goal. We're only two away from our goal. Thank you so much, Nashanda. We're only 38 minutes into our live stream. All these homes were torn down. So the historical significance is that just for laughs. Thank you. Artwork, thank you. Thank you guys so much. Beline, we hit our goal. Beline Juarez, just for laugh. Why you girl? Thank you guys. Thank you, Nick. Potato Bread. Thank you so much. And thank you, JK, for sending the subscriptions. The reason this is historically significant is because it shows you what life was like in a China that is long gone. See, China, especially this city of Nanjing of 9 million people, is very, very wealthy now. This is a very, very wealthy city. Nanjing is a very wealthy city. It's the wealthiest city in all of Jiangsu province. And Jiangsu province is the second largest GDP in all of China. Guangdong province is number 1. Jiangsu province is number 2. Second largest GDP. The GDP of this province is larger than most countries. Than most countries in this world. So this place is very, very wealthy. Very, 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 very wealthy. You're not gonna have areas like this anymore. Because it's so wealthy, you're gonna have the big apartment condos that all look the same. They all look the same. This is where you get character. This is where you get history. And this is why I love to come here and show you guys this. Liquid Logic. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's keep moving, everybody. Now, you see this right here, man. I know this don't look fancy, man, but this is a lot of makeshift solutions for people to live. This is clearly a kitchen back there. They got electricity. They got an exhaust. You guys can see, man, this is history right here. You are looking at living history. If you and I were walking here together 50 years ago, this is exactly what this place will look like. Minus the air conditioning, minus all the wires, because back then, there probably wasn't electricity until maybe the 70s or the 80s, maybe even the 90s. They started to have AC units. Back then, man, people used fans. They fanned themselves like this. You know what I'm saying? So this is history right here, Jimbo. So this is what I would like to say to all the Chinese folks who are watching, man. All the Chinese folks who are watching, there's no need to be ashamed of this because this is history. And this is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Like, Americans, they want to see what history looks like in this country. They want to see how this country has developed. Absolutely. But they also love to see history. They also love to see real life. So what I don't know if this is going to get through to you guys because I'm speaking in English. A lot of y'all watching back home, y'all don't speak English, so y'all are relying on the translator apps. I'm not sure if the translator apps are accurate, but this is history right here. Look at how narrow this alley is. Harry, if you stand right here, 站在中间, 请站在中间. Look at this Harry right here. Look at how 你展开你的两个手. Look at how narrow this alley is. My assistant Harry can touch both sides just standing right here. This is history right here. Y'all see this? You don't get this anymore. You gotta come to this area in order to see things like this, man. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's keep moving, buddy. Let's keep moving, everybody. Let's continue to walk around. Now, you guys gotta understand, man. You guys gotta understand. So many of y'all were asleep 2 days ago. Christian, thank you. So many of y'all were asleep 2 days ago when we were at these units. I'm standing outside of this home right here. So many of y'all were asleep. Y'all didn't get a chance to see this. This is the reason why this morning I decided to come back here and show you guys this historical neighborhood. Wisdom for you, Christian. Thank you. So, for all the Americans back home, all this crap that I just said, all this gibberish that I just yapped, I hope you guys can understand the point I'm trying to get through. You know what I'm saying? I study history. This is literally what I do. My channel is all about history. I study history. This is literally what I do for a living. I make history videos on TikTok. History is very, very real. History is also sometimes very dark. History is often nasty. You guys understand what I'm saying? Not everything is clean cut. Not everything is AI generated looking all nice. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go out and see the real details. That's what life is all about. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole point of traveling. And let me be frank with you. If I had a channel where every single day, Tammy, thank you for the chasing. Thank you so much, Tammy. Thank you, Nick and Potato Bread. Once again, choosing peace. Thank you, Artwork, Nashonda. Thank you guys, Brady, Derek. Thank you guys, man. So many people in between. Man, you guys are amazing, man. Now, you guys can understand, man. If I had a channel, imagine if I had a channel. This is another thing I want to tell you guys as we're walking down this alley right here. Imagine I had a channel and all I did was take you guys to Louis Vuitton. All I did was to show you guys the $1 million houses, the $1 million apartments here in China. How long do you think that channel would last? Think about it from my perspective. I'm running a business over here. I'm trying to run a channel. I'm trying to grow a channel. How long do you think that channel will last? Himmel, thank you. It wouldn't last very long at all. It wouldn't last very long at all. You know what I'm saying? Because exactly, it wouldn't last long at all. Jess, great to see you, Jess. Man, this is the first time, Jess, you catching one of my evening lives. Birdie, thank you. Because it's repetitive. You know what I'm saying? It's repetitive. And it's similar to what we have already back home in America. You know what I'm saying? Just go to the Upper East Side. You know what I'm saying? Go to Mission Hills. Go to the Hills neighborhood in San Francisco. Go to Rodeo Drive. You see all the same thing. My channel wouldn't last very long if that's all I showed, right? So I think this is a core concept. A lot of the people who complain, they don't understand. Like they, in their mind, I don't think they understand is I'm trying to run a business over here. I'm trying to grow my channel and I'm trying to show people what real China looks like. All they think about is, oh man, you gotta show this, you gotta show that, you gotta show the nice stuff. They never put themselves in my shoes, which I don't expect them to. I'm trying to run a channel over here and show you guys different slices of life. Yesterday, we were in the main tombs, Bilan Feeling harassed. Thank you so much for the galaxy earlier. Thank you for the braces. I'm trying to run a business here where I'm showing you guys different parts of China. Yesterday, we were at the Ming Dynasty tombs. Today, we're in an authentic neighborhood. That's how you keep it moving. That's how you keep it fresh. Jim, Neep, thank you guys. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys, what I'm explaining. A lot of y'all, I don't think Neep caught this. I don't think Brittany B. I don't think all the Potato Bread. I don't think you saw this either. It was 3 a.m. So this is the reason why we came back to this neighborhood to do our live stream again. I think Jess caught a little bit of it. She was awake awake early, but I don't think Hyotu saw this. I don't think Lynn saw. Lynn actually saw a little bit of it actually. Jeannie, thank you. So a lot of y'all didn't get a chance to see this when we were walking through these historical quarters. Jess, thank you. So let's keep it moving, everybody. Let's continue to show these neighborhoods. Let me talk a little bit more about these homes. Jen, thank you. Oh, hello, Jesse. Thank you, guys. Thank you. The screen is real bright, so I'm having a hard time seeing. Why you, girl? Oh, hello, Jesse. Thank you. Exactly. I showed. See, that's why. You see, here's the thing. What I find about these people who complain. This is interesting, though. If you ever go to Chinese YouTube, if you go to Bilibili, they don't ever comment on the videos when we go to the Great Wall, when we go to the Ming tombs. Just for you, Jasmine, wisdom for you, Jasmine, thank you. They don't ever comment on those things. They always comment when we come into an older neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? They don't see the history stuff that we do. They don't see the culture stuff we do. They only comment on what they think is not good. So I'm trying to tell you guys, man. That's crazy. Potato Bread, Julie, thank you. This is in China. Everybody make sure y'all follow the channel. My name is Daniel from the state of North Carolina in Chapel Hill. I've been living in this beautiful country, China, for over the last 5 years of my life, 5.5 years almost. I love living here, and I love to show you guys what real China looks like. We go to touristy areas. We go to the villages. We go to the big cities. Man, Hyotu, thank you so much for the off-road. Thank you. We are indeed off-road. Look at this. Ain't no car getting in here, dog. Everybody. Potato Bread. You and Hyotu sent the exact same thing to off-road. Ain't no cars getting in this alley over here, y'all. No cars is getting in here. Make sure y'all follow the channel, everybody. We got over 200,000 followers. We're on our way to 210,000 followers. Make sure y'all follow the channel. We live stream twice a day from China. Please make sure you follow the channel. Shelby, thank you. We are going to the city of Suzhou. Moni, Shelby, Diane, thank you. We're going to the city of Shanghai, aka Shanghai. That's how you say it in Chinese. Shanghai. G-Dub, Jen, thank you. Lauren, thank you. We're going to the city of Shanghai next week. We will be in Shanghai next week. So don't say I don't take y'all to nice places, because a lot of y'all who complain, Potato Bread, thank you. We are going to the city of Shanghai. Make sure y'all follow the channel. Hyotu, thank you. Oh, you sent a wolf. Hyotu sent a wolf. Ow! 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 Thank you, Hyotu. G-Dub, Genie, thank you. You know what that reminds me of? That reminds me of Lonzo from Training Day. Who remembers the movie Training Day? Genie, thank you. Thank you so much, Potato Bread. Thank you so much, Nick. Thank you so much, Hyotu, Tammy, User. How many of y'all remember Training Day? Lonzo, y'all remember Training Day? Lonzo goes, ow, ow. Are you a wolf or are you a sheep? You remember that from Training Day? Ow, ow. Y'all remember that. I'm telling y'all, man, one of the greatest movies of all time, Training Day, Lonzo, one of my favorite movies of all time. Beautiful. Let's keep it moving, everybody. Jen, thank you. Ow, ow. Are you a wolf or are you a sheep? Jake, are you a wolf or are you a sheep? Ow, ow. I love that. Thank you so much, Hyotu, for that. That's what it reminded me of. It reminded me of the movie Training Day, y'all. It's one of the greatest movies of all time. You got to go check out that movie if you haven't. Denzel Washington won an Oscar for that movie. It's a great movie, y'all. All right, y'all, look at this. Y'all wanted to see what it looks like on the inside. Let's stop by this door right here. We stand outside. We don't go into people's homes, man. We stand outside on the public road, on the public alley. This is kind of what it looks like, man. You know, it's not the neatest thing in the world. There's not a lot of space, but you can see, man, it's got everything you need. You got running water. There's obviously kids that live here. You can see there are some little bicycles over here. I'll make some room for them. You can see right here, man, they got some bicycles in here. There is a cooking top right over there, and there's running water over here, and the bedrooms are probably inside. And there's a second floor where I would imagine the folks live on the second floor and their living quarters are on the first floor. So this is one of the homes on the inside, and I would say this is pretty typical. Now, the question that I don't know the answer to, Matilda, thank you so much, everybody. Make sure y'all follow the channel. Now, I'm on, baby. I'm on. I'm always gonna be on for you guys. But last night I couldn't go to the ghost market. I was way too tired, man. Like after I finished Planet of the Apes, the movie, man, I was knocked out, man. I couldn't even get up. I couldn't even get up, man. I'll walk back to the hotel and I just went to sleep. But we will go back to the ghost market on Friday. Just keep going. Just keep going straight. Cool. All right, everybody. Make sure y'all follow the channel and let's get to 300 shares, everybody. Let's please get to 300 shares. Now, when you look at these homes, one of the first questions that I have is if you look at these homes right here, when these homes were originally built, did the people who originally moved in, did they even need to pay for this home? Because back 50 years ago, 40 years ago, a lot of homes were given to you for free by your job. So if you look at these homes right here, a lot of your homes were given to you for free. 单位分配, which means your work unit will give you a place to live for free. Okay? Now, I would imagine a lot of these homes fall into that same category. They fall into that same category. Okay? They fall into that same. So I wonder, like, if the people that originally live here, did they even need to pay for this? Or they just get to live here totally free for the last 40, 50 years, well, as a term of their employment. That's very, very interesting, y'all. Now, and a lot of these homes right here, man, like, you see this right here, man? This is what's interesting about this. Y'all see this one right here? This doesn't even look like a home. So they even have storage shacks, storage units over here. This is the stuff that makes you kind of wonder. This is the stuff that kind of makes you wonder a little bit, is like whether or not this home right here was added on later. Like, this is what I'm trying to talk to you guys about in Beijing with the 腾退 concept. Like, this home right here, was this supposed to be here? Or did the owners of this home just build this sometime in the last 20 years? That's what's interesting about this. Let's keep moving, everybody. Because I don't know the answer. I didn't grow up in this particular city. But back in my hometown, there are far fewer areas like this because they've all been torn down to make way for new developments. New shiny homes. Look at this right here. Absolutely beautiful, man. I love this, everybody. I love showing you guys this. Look at this. Absolutely amazing, man. Absolutely amazing. In America, we call it gentrification. In China, there's really no such thing as gentrification because over 90% of the population is ethnic Han. But the other word to describe it is make way for new neighborhoods. I don't know what's the word for it. In America, we call it gentrification. Peter, thank you. But in China, I don't know what you call it. It's just called urban planning, urban development. You guys gotta understand, man, when you go to a city like Rome, the eternal city, is one of my favorite places in the world. I love being in Rome. I love walking around Rome. But what you notice about Rome is that Rome is still in the past. There are no skyscrapers in Rome. There are no big buildings in Rome. You see that? There's no skyscrapers, shiny buildings. Why? Because Rome is where the Vatican is. It's the eternal city. So their development is always going to be limited. If you go to Athens, for those of you that have been to Athens in Greece, it's a similar concept. There is a law in Greece that the buildings in Athens can't be taller than the Parthenon. Can't be taller than the Parthenon. That's an actual law in Greece. So imagine from a GDP perspective, Sarita, thank you, from an economy perspective, it's very, very hard for them to develop. And here in China, because the country needs to develop, that's why a lot of these buildings have to make room for bigger buildings, for bigger homes, because there's 1.4 billion people living here. Hopefully that's a concept a lot of y'all can understand back home. Now, is the signal good, everybody? We're walking these narrow alleys, so I don't know what the cell phone tower signal is. Is the signal good, everybody? Can you guys hear and see me well? Signal's good? The potato bread, how is the signal today? Is it okay? Heather, is the signal okay today? Island Chick, so many of y'all were having trouble yesterday. Is the signal okay? Love, thank you, perfect. Okay, potato bread, it's okay? Because potato bread was giving me some feedback on our Discord group that it wasn't good. Man, 我是Drew, thank you so much. Everybody, make sure y'all follow the channel, everybody. Make sure y'all follow the channel, please. We good? Okay, let's keep it moving. All right. We're going to walk around this a little bit more, but for those of you who are just tuning in, y'all see that out there in the distance? Right out in the distance, there's a big wall. That is the Nanjing Ming Dynasty City Wall. Tar Heel Babe, thank you. That is the Nanjing Ming Dynasty City Wall. This is the only stretch that is still Mickey Bears, Tar Heel Babe. Thank you guys so much. Nick, Hyotu, Potato Bread, thank y'all. JK, thank you. Derek, thank you. Artwork, thank you. Nashonda. Man, I'm running out of, there's way too many people to thank. Wait, Tammy, Pirate Chick, Island Chick, thank you guys. Auburn Girly, thank you. Tessa Wilson, thank you. Now, as we continue to walk down these streets, you guys love these neighborhoods. That's why we came back, man. Sometimes when I go into a historical spot like the wall, y'all don't like when we go to the city wall, not even half the amount of people tune in to watch. So this is the reason why we come to these neighborhoods and do these walks. Sarita, thank you so much. You guys love this, man. Beautiful, man. Let's keep it moving, everybody. Let's walk around a bit more. Let's go to a second neighborhood. Good evening, everybody back home in America. My phone is on fire. My phone is so hot right now. It is on fire because of the sun that's beaming down and beating up on us. So hopefully we're not running out of battery anytime soon, but it is hot out here and I need to get a drink later. But let's continue to make a left right here and let's go to the next neighborhood and let's continue our alley hopping. Good evening, everybody back home in America. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure y'all follow the channel. We're gonna continue. Oh, finally we get some shade, y'all. 终于来到了这个阴凉的地方. We finally get some shade, man. We've been getting beat up by the sun, y'all. My assistant right here, Harry is right here. Look at him. Look at him right here, man. Harry, Big Mac, thank you. Man, make sure y'all follow the channel, everybody. Man, beautiful. Big Mac, thank you. Make sure y'all follow the channel. Now, as we walk down this street right here, you guys can see a lot of these homes over here, they've made changes to their own homes. Now, this one right here, you can see they installed a beautiful new door, beautiful wood door right here. Very, very different from a lot of the doors that you see that are just a piece of wood slab, like this one right here. Y'all see this one right here? Look at this. Y'all see the contrast? This particular home right here, this is just a wood slab door. So this door is probably 50, 60 years old. Sarita, thank you. This is like 50, 60 years old. And you can see 平安之家, which means calm, peaceful home. Man, look at this. Welcome, good luck. The word in the middle means good luck. This is way more traditional than the door that we just saw. So you guys can see, man, all the amenities. What y'all see right here? Y'all see this right here? So I'm trying to tell you guys, this is an exhaust. When they cook, all the grease, all the oil, all the smell, they come out of here. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys, man. As we're walking down this alley, silent, thank you. They got everything they need. They got everything they need, everybody. Silent Battle, thank you. Make sure y'all follow the channel. Make sure y'all follow the channel and please continue to tap on your screen to send those free likes. Let's get to 300,000 shares and let's get to 300. Let's go to 300 shares and 300,000 likes, everybody. Look at this. Man, Stacy, Jeannie, choosing peace. Thank you. And by the way, let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all a question. Choose Christian, why you girl? Thank you. Do y'all see a single tourist here? Do y'all see any tourists here, everybody? Do y'all see a single person out here, as a matter of fact? Do you see any tourists out here? No. This is the type of stuff, not only foreign tourists, domestic Chinese tourists don't even come here. They don't even come here. And y'all are seeing this live on TikTok. That's what I'm trying to tell you. This is what makes this channel special. This is why we have so many amazing fans who are dedicated to the channel. Take a look at this. This is why we have so many amazing fans that are dedicated to the channel, because y'all are seeing something that not only Americans, forget Americans, y'all Beelan Juarez, thank you. There's zero chance we're gonna see an American face here. Even most of the Chinese people who are here on vacation in Nanjing, they don't even come here. And this is a historically protected neighborhood with historically protected buildings that should be seen by everybody. When I have kids one day, I'm gonna take my kids here. And I'm gonna tell my kids, this is how your great-grandma grew up. This is how your grandma grew up. This is the type of neighborhood. Now, just because your ass is sitting in a Mercedes-Benz, just because, I'm gonna tell this to my kids, just because you're sitting in a Mercedes-Benz, just because you live in a nice building, just because you see daddy wear a Rolex, you know what I'm saying? This is where our family started. Furman, thank you. This is where our family life started. I'm gonna take my kids here, for real. And I'm gonna tell them this. You know what I'm saying? Like, never forget where we come from. I'm going to take my kids here routinely when we're on the road. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, when I have kids one day, what I'm not gonna take them to is a mall and go into Louis Vuitton. That's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna come here and see some real ass life. You know what I'm saying? Man, you gotta follow the channel, baby. You gotta follow the channel. I'll get it behind. That's one thing I ain't gonna do, Nick. You know what I'm saying? Glow smiles, big O. Thank you. Let's continue to keep it moving, everybody. Man, I love this. Look at this. It's real life. T-Bell, thank you. It ain't about no, that's what y'all saw last night. Christy, thank you for the heart me. Make sure y'all follow the channel, everybody. We're almost at 210,000 followers. I just updated the Discord link at my homepage. Totally free to join. We should have 1,000 members now. It is a absolutely vibrant community with Americans, Europeans, Chinese, Singaporeans, people from everywhere, all around the world. Make sure y'all join the Discord group.